In this episode of Roblox Build Off, Abby Nub versus Charlotte.
Okay, so for box one, my favorite characteristics would have to be the bench and the seesaw because I thought those were really well done. And I also really liked the clouds because it gave it a lifelike touch. However, for Park 2, the entire park was very detailed and that made it look very realistic, so box 2 is my favorite.
Okay, so in box number one, there is some stuff. There's a pond literally in the middle of nowhere that has no detail to it. Like, there's no fish, no waterfall, no stones around it that would make it look a lot more complete. The next thing there is that I see are trees that are right beside a bench. I know it was meant to look like kind of cute, but it was an epic fail, honestly. But the bench is cute. I like that. But in the sky, there's clouds, which are really cute. If you just spread them out a little bit more, that would make it look a bit more realistic, or maybe add a sun. Box number two, there is a sandbox with shovels in it, which makes it look like a kid left their shovels behind, which is quite common. And then there's also like a little bit of sand at in the outside the sandbox, which makes it look really cute. There's a slide, but again, there's no sandbox at the end of it like in real life. There's a swing, which is cute, but it wasn't very well built. What really confuses me is that there's random bushes right beside the path, but the path itself is cute, but overall, out of the two, I'd actually have to say number two is better than number one.
Okay, so the theme was obviously playground, and with box number one, I think the wallpaper on the sides is really, really creative and good. I think like I've never seen that before. I think the pond is really creative. I really like the pattern inside of that. I think there's only two. There's only a swing and a seesaw, but the color combination really makes it match, and it really goes well. I think to improve it, the trees could be like more tree-ier, if that's the word, like tree-ier. Like yeah. Anyway, on to box number two. I think I really like the pathway, even though it could be like better laid out because it looks really messy. I like the little flowers. They're quite creative, and the sandpit. I like the sandpit because like you rarely see that, and the little driplets over here. But I think number one was like better organized out, and this one's a bit too crammed in. It's like you're trying to fit too many things in like one place. If I had children, I would not want to bring my children here because you know they could like trip on the sand and hit themselves on the swing, then fall over to the slide, like because it's too close. So yeah, overall, I think number one wins.
The winner is Charlotte. Who do you want to see for a Savvy Dumb next? You decide.